Hi, Michael Hellickson with Club Wealth here, and today we're talking about client events, and specifically we're talking about how to properly market your client events. Before I talk about that though, I want to talk to you about how important it is that you hold client events. Why? Because client events are a great way to not only engage with clients that come out, but more importantly, to engage clients before, during, and after the client event. And let me tell you, we've got clients that have held client events where literally very few people showed up, but they got as many as 5 transactions out of one client event, and 3 of those transactions, the people didn't even show up to the event. So understand that client events aren't about the event itself. They're about the opportunity to connect with people in a meaningful way that is not self-serving. You are there to give them something. You're doing something on their behalf with no benefit, no direct benefit to you. That's the magic of client events. And in conjunction with the rest of your internal marketing program, which we talk about on other videos, these are a powerful way to develop a massive referral pipeline for years to come. All right. So let's talk about some client event marketing basics. Well, number one, you want your client events to be fun. They can be affordable. They don't have to cost a lot of money. They're not about, let's talk about fun for just a second. This is not an opportunity for you to do a seminar for your clients on how to do this, that, or the other. That's very different than a client event. A client event really does need to just be fun, and it doesn't have to be expensive. Let it be affordable. Make it, I mean, it could be anything from a happy hour, and I don't drink, so I'm not necessarily suggesting that you do a happy hour, but it could be a barbecue, it could be s'mores on the beach, it could be all kinds of inexpensive things, and it could be crazy exciting stuff too. Maybe you're going to do a client event with photos with Santa. We have a lot of clients that do that one. You might want to rent out a movie theater and take a lot of clients to the movies. We're not going to go through all the different options. We'll do that on another video. In fact, we'll include that in a checklist as well in a download. But right now what I want you to focus on is keep it affordable, keep it within your budget, and make sure that you, above all, do it. You also want to make sure that you do it 4 times per year. That's important. If you do at least 4 client events per year and you space them out 1 per quarter, what this does is it ensures that you have really good, solid contact, especially with your A and A+ clients, and in addition to that, your B clients, consistently throughout the year. Because again, you're marketing to them and calling them before, during, and after the event. All right, we want to do insane marketing for these events. Much like the massive open houses, you want to do awesome marketing for your events because, again, this tells the world, and especially your clients, hey, I'm in business and I'm serious and I give back. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to take care of you before, during, and after the sale, and I'm going to be there long after the sale is closed to provide you with lots of fun stuff that we can do together in ways that we can connect with one another. So insane marketing is really important. Then I want you to follow the Club Wealth client event marketing checklist. For those of you that are Club Wealth members, this will be in your Trello. If you don't have it already, ask your coach for the most up-to-date version of the checklist. And the reason I say that is we are constantly changing these checklists. We're constantly improving them, adding new ideas as we learn more from other people, other agents around the country that are having great success with this, that, or the other. So the most up-to-date information you're going to possibly get as a Club Wealth member is in your Trello. So make sure you ask your coach for that, and he'll give you the most, he or she will give you the most up-to-date form. I'm sorry, the most up-to-date checklist in Trello. All right, so we want to make sure we include all of our team members, not just our assistant and our buyer's agents, but we want to include every single one of our team members, and that includes lenders as well, and our other vendors. And remember, when it comes to lenders, we want to treat them more like partners than as vendors. They're team members more than vendors. And so we also, however, want to invite our home inspector, the movers, the escrow folks. We want to invite everybody that engages with us and with our clients throughout the process. The more, the merrier. We also want them to promote the events to the extent possible and participate financially in the events to the extent possible. All right, I also want to take video from this event and I'll use it to promote future events. This is very, very important. The video shows, I mean, think about this. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, a video is worth 1,000 pictures. That's important. So make sure you're taking video at all your events and make sure you're using those videos to promote future events. I also want to create a candid video of me telling people about the event. So in other words, it's just a very short, clip that says, hey, we've got this client event coming up. It's on such and such a date, yada, yada, yada. But it's a video of you just talking. It doesn't have to be professionally edited or anything like that. But you're going to use that and promote that on Facebook and YouTube and all kinds of other outlets. All right, 6 weeks before the event, this is the checklist, or this is part of the checklist as it currently sits. Again, Club Wealth members, please ask your coach for the most up-to-date version of the checklist. So I want to plan my client events at least 6 weeks in advance whenever possible. So 6 weeks before the event, I'm going to select my date and I'm going to select the location and book the venue. This is very, very important. This has to happen earliest, and this is the very first thing you do. Once I've got that booked, I'm going to identify which team member is going to spearhead this event. I don't want to be the one having to do my event. So I was having a conversation with a Club Wealth coaching member here just the other day, and we were talking about how he literally just gives his assistant a budget, and it's her job to then decide, okay, I've got this budget. What do I need to do to make this the very best client event that it can be? All right, I want to friend every single one of my clients, past clients, and potential clients. I want to friend everybody on Facebook. And now that I've got them all friended on Facebook, I'm going to do my Facebook stalking, which we do transactionally. But relationally, I want to make sure that I'm going deep with them on Facebook. I want to share things with them, and in particular, I want to share my client event with them. I'm going to use Buffer.com or something similar to Buffer, maybe Edgar or Hootsuite. There's all kinds of different applications out there. But I'm going to use a posting application to ensure that my client event gets posted at least every 3 days between now and when the client event actually happens. I also want to take all of the people in my CRM and I want to take their email addresses and I want to upload those into Facebook as my targeted audience. This is very important. I'll run separate ads for different target audiences, but in particular, I definitely want to invite all of my people that I have email addresses for as a targeted audience. I'll still promote it to my at-large audience on Facebook, but this ensures that I'm going to be hitting all of those people that are closest to me and that I already have a relationship with. I'm going to, again, do a video blog about the client event. So I literally want to post this on my website as a blog. This is not only going to help me in terms of marketing the event, but it's going to help me out in terms of SEO. So make sure you're targeting the proper keywords in that as well. We're not going to go into exactly how to do proper blogging on this video. There's other videos in the Club Wealth blog. If you go to clubwealth.com/blog, there are videos there and blogs there about how to do your keywording properly, how to do your blogging properly, and so forth. All right, I'm going to email that link out to my database, my link to my video blog about my client event. I want to email that to everybody in my database, again, 6 weeks ahead of the event. I want to mention the event in my newsletter. And then 4 weeks before the event, I'm going to call through my entire database. I'm going to snail mail an invitation to the event. I'm going to email another invitation to the event. I'm going to, again, post it on Facebook, on my personal and my business page. And I'm going to make sure that I add all of my peeps to the event invite inside Facebook. I'm also going to text message all of my A+, and B clients an invitation to the event. This is important. More, think about this. When it comes to email, you've got about a 10% chance of your email getting opened up. Text messages, 100% of those are going to get read. So I want to make sure that I'm texting my A+, and B clients before the event, or at the 4 week mark. 3 weeks before the event, I'm going to again post. I'm going to continue to post every 3 days on social media. I'm going to email my client list again. 2 weeks before the event, I'm going to call through my list again. I'm going to email through my list again. I'm going to snail mail my list a second time. And then 1 week before the event, I'm going to confirm via email with a reminder to all the people that have registered. I'm going to send a text message again to my A+, and B clients, reminding them about the event. And 3 days before the event, I'm going to confirm via phone everybody that has registered for the event. I'm going to confirm their attendance also via text message. At the event, now this is important, so now we get to the point where we're finally at the event. I'm going to take photos of every single attendee with me. I want to have a picture with them, and I want them to have a picture without me. This is very important because that later we're going to be sending them these pictures. We're also going to use these pictures in our marketing. I also want to take picture again, or take video rather, of the entire event from start to finish. Again, I'm going to use this in future marketing. I want to hand out postcards at the event to tell them about my next event coming up. Very important. After the event, I'm going to make sure that I send a personal handwritten note to everybody who came. I'm going to share with them photos from the event. I'm also going to share in the newsletter photos from the event. I'm going to put those photos on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm going to share them everywhere over about a week, and I'm going to tag the attendees. Most importantly here is Facebook, folks. Make sure that we're connecting with them on Facebook. The vast majority of most of our audiences are there. I'm going to email my entire database the photos of the event, not just the people that showed up, but everybody. And what I might do is I might take something like canva.com, canva.com. I might take those photos and create memes out of those photos, or create a collage out of some of those photos, and I might do that there, and then again email that out to my database. I want to add photos to the video blog page from the event as well. So I would take all of those photos, I'll stick them on my blog page, and when I send that email out to my database, now they're getting a link back to my blog page so that now they can go there and see all of the photos, not just theirs. I'm going to call the attendees on the phone. I'm going to thank each and every one of them for coming, and I'm going to mention the next event. I'm also going to text message them. If I don't get a hold of them, I'm going to text message them, and I'm going to thank them for coming to the event. At the end of the day, client events are a fantastic way to connect with people, but you have to follow the checklist. You have to do these things properly. And when you do, and there's lots more stuff that you can do. I've covered the basics on this video. This is the short version of the web video, if you will. I've covered the basics here, and if you can just do these things, it won't be hard, and you'll have a very successful client event where you will absolutely get traction with your clients. They'll be happier because you have shown that not only are you professionally competent, but you personally care about them at a deep level. I'm Michael Hellickson for Club Wealth. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I hope it's been helpful for you. If you haven't done so already, connect with us on Facebook, on our Facebook page, and in the Club Wealth Real Estate Agent Mastermind group on Facebook as well. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Once again, Michael Hellickson for Club Wealth, and remember, you are world class.